Hello, welcome to my very echoey bathroom. Today I'm going to show you the makeup that I'm going to be packing in my makeup bag to take on my summer break going back to the US. I'm going to be going back for like 6 weeks, something like that. And while I have quite a bit of makeup waiting for me over there, oh, it's going to be so great. It's going to be like Christmas in June. I will have to take a couple of things that I know I don't have so that I can have everything that I need in terms of how I put products on my face and what I use. This is going to be a summer shop my stash. I'm going to call it that. This is not the entirety of my makeup collection, what you're going to see. It is just reduced to where I'm going to pick for my summer shop my stash. And then everything that doesn't make it to my summer shop my stash will be put away with the rest of my collection so that the movers can take it into storage, and then I'll pick it up when I return to the Middle East in hopefully the end of July or something like that. Without further ado, let me just show you what I have available and what's actually going to make it with me back to the US for my summer break. I don't have a huge bathroom, and overall the lighting in my bathroom is pretty terrible and there are no windows, so apologies for the lighting, but this is the bag that I'm going to be using for my stash. That's just a little Malin & Getz lotion. It never hurts to have lotion for me, so I just leave it there. It's just a body moisturizer. And this is my Scooby and Glam Light makeup bag that I got for Christmas a couple years ago. So I'm going to just be dumping items here from what I have available so that you can see the stash that I'm putting together for summer break. So there's gonna be a little bit of movement. Don't get dizzy. Whoop. There I am. Haha. Yes, I'm still in my work clothes. And here is most of the makeup that we're gonna be using. There's some here. And then I have a couple of palettes in here in my cupboard and a couple of lip products in my cupboard. So I'm trying to keep it succinct because I really don't want to take a lot, because again, I have quite a bit of makeup waiting for me in Oregon. So I'm going to give myself some low-hanging fruit, and I'm going to be taking both of the open mascaras that I have right now. One is black and one is brown. The brown one is this one, the Tower 28 Make Waves mascara, and then the black one is the Rare Beauty mascara. I'm gonna take them both because I've had them both open for quite a long time. So I just wanna get a little bit more use out of them, and I will discard them before I return to the Middle East. And by then I will have replaced it with a new mascara. I just don't know which one. Mascara's done. I'm also going to be taking one primer, Marc Jacobs Undercover Blurring Coconut Face Primer. I'm gonna take this because it is one of the oldest primers in my collection, and I'm not entirely sure how drying the weather is going to be in the Northwest where I'm going to be. I do like the finish of this, and I want to make sure that I'm getting a little bit more use out of it. I am possibly also taking a matte tinted moisturizer that this helps a lot with, because it's kind of emollient but still gives you kind of like a matte finish, so it doesn't go too crazy. So I'm going to be taking this one. My other option is the one size what is this called, Secure the Glow hydrating primer. You can see that, you know, I'm almost halfway through it. I'm debating on whether it's worth taking both. I don't think so. I'm just gonna take the Marc Jacobs because my other tinted moisturizer option is a hydrating one, so I'm just gonna take the Marc Jacobs. Okay, that's primer. For brows, I have my Benefit brow gel and pencil here. They're minis, but I'm gonna take these because they've been open for a while. It's just a mini of the Give Me Brow. I use shade 5, and this is the gel, this is the pencil. So I'm pretty sure that I'm gonna run out of the gel in the next couple of weeks. So I'll take it and use it up, and then the pencil I'll probably keep. I also have another eyebrow pencil waiting for me in the US, so I'm not too worried about how I'm gonna do my brows, but this is gonna be it for the moment. Cream bronzer. I'm gonna take my Charlotte Tilbury Beautiful Skin Cream Bronzer. This is the shade 310. As you can see, I hit pan a couple of weeks ago, and I'm working on expanding that pan. I'm gonna take this because it's a lot of product, and it's a cream product, so I wanna make sure that I use as much of it as possible before it expires. I also expect that I'm gonna get a little bit more tan just with being outside more in the next couple of weeks. So this one is gonna be probably a better shade for me, and it is a really, really beautiful cream bronzer. So I'm taking this. And then for powder bronzer, I'm gonna be taking my Makeup by Mario Soft Sculpt Bronzer in the shade Medium Dark. Now, this I'm probably gonna be using like as a very neutral blush too, because I feel like this is not as pigmented as it was when I bought it. Admittedly, I bought it like 4 years ago, maybe more. So I do feel like it's kind of losing its powers a little bit. So I want to make sure that I get some use out of it before it's like entirely not visible on my skin. But this is going to be my bronzer option. I do have a powder bronzer back in the US in a cheek palette that I bought. So I will make sure to prioritize the Makeup by Mario because it's the older one and it's going to be the less pigmented one. I have a couple of my Charlotte Tilbury blush ones and a Beauty Light one. So for the blush ones, I have Pillow Talk and Berry Pop. What is this called? Dream Pop. And then this is the highlighter one in Pillow Talk Medium. I'm going to take all of these. I'm also going to take this Becca Ignite highlighter in the shade Passion. It is kind of an older highlighter. I bought it in the Becca closing sale, but it is one that I use that can go with like warm and cool looks. So I'm gonna take it so I can have a bit of a more flexible option for liquid highlighter. For a powder highlighter, I am also going to take this Pat McGrath Skin Fetish Ultra Glow Highlighter in Divine Rose. I don't know if this is still being restocked on the Pat McGrath website. If you find it, I highly recommend it. This is a baked highlighter. I killed the dome. Okay, so I've pretty much used up the dome, which is fantastic. Usually baked products will have a little bit of a dome, and this one's gone because I love it. It's a great highlighter. And if you like pink highlighter, rose gold highlighter, this one's gonna be beautiful. I really, really like it. And I love like rose gold highlighter, pink highlighter. I use it often, so I wanna have this option available. I'm gonna take also this, the Say Glow Super Gel in Sun Glow. Sorry, technically, this is a highlighter. I use it as bronzing drops because this is way too dark for me as highlighter. As you can see, I'm kind of halfway through. I just use it a little bit to give my foundations and tinted moisturizers a little bit more of a glow. Like, I think about it as like self-tanner for me because I can't use it as a highlighter, and it gives a minimal glow and a minimal bronzing for me. So it's just something that I'm kind of moving through. I can see like a big air pocket here. I expect that in the summer, I'm gonna get a little bit of use out of it. I will have to make a decision on whether I bring it back with me or not. It's a product that I enjoy, and I would like to try some of the other shades that are actual highlighters, so we shall see. Let's talk about these two tinted moisturizers because I'm having a hard time making up my mind. I have the Sephora Matte Perfection Tinted Moisturizer, this is shade 11 Khaki. And then I have the Urban Decay Stay Naked Hydromaniac Tinted Moisturizer in the shade 51 Medium. And I'm trying to decide which one to take. I don't have complexion products waiting for me back home. This is very much like a natural radiant shade and has more coverage than this. I would say this is a medium coverage tinted moisturizer that can be built up pretty decently. This is, I would say, again, light to medium coverage, can be built pretty decently as well, but the finish of this one is definitely matte. You know what, I'm gonna take them both because it's a different finish, and this one is darker on me than this one. So I'm gonna take both. And to make sure that I can neutralize this one, because I've been doing that lately a little bit because I'm not as tan, I'm also going to take my Blue e.l.f. color corrector so that I can add it to the Sephora, because this one is, I bought this when I was like significantly more tan. So I was living in Hawaii at the time. So I've needed to use my blue color corrector to kind of take the warmth of it off a notch, down a notch, so that it's a little bit more friendly to my current skin tone and doesn't make me look as tan. So I'm actually gonna take all of these. I'm gonna take some concealers. Okay. Yes, my packaging for concealers is really messy. This is my NARS Radiant Creamy Color Corrector. This is the shade Medium Deep. It's a red color corrector. I use it for like the uneven parts of my face where I have like different skin tones, but I'm not taking it. That's gonna stay here. I'm gonna put what's staying behind here, what I need to pack. 4 concealers here. This is my e.l.f. Hydrating Camel Concealer. This is the shade Tan Latte. Not taking this, simply because I have other concealers that I have to prioritize and I have to finish. So I have my 2 Ritual Defeat concealers. The packaging is falling apart. One is the shade 160 and one is the shade 170. I've been using the shade 170 as foundation, basically, because it is like my face skin tone. And then I use 160 as concealer that is not super high coverage or like super illuminating when I need that. So I'm gonna take both of these and just use them and finish them. And I'm gonna take my Hourglass Vanish Airbrush Concealer. This is the shade Dune. I had already made a decision on the eyeliners that I was gonna take. I'm gonna take these 5. 3 are my Victoria Beckham's. One is the shade Navy Noir, one is the shade Cocoa, and then one is the shade Ash. Then I also have this Urban Decay 24/7 in shade Rockstar, which is like an eggplant color. My Natasha Denona Macrotech eyeliner in Burgundy, and Urban Decay 24/7 eye pencil in Perversion. I'm gonna take these 5 eyeliners. I don't have any eyeliner waiting for me back home. That's a lie. I have a green one, which is gonna replace my super old House Labs. So I'll have that green eyeliner available to me back home. It's gonna be from NARS. And this is my Kokie eyeshadow primer, my Prep Up. I took the stopper off of this a while ago. So I'm gonna take it and just finish it up. And then if I don't use it, then I'll just throw it away because it's been open for a while and I've pretty much used it up. Okay, let's look at these 2 e.l.f. putty blushes. This is the shade Fiji and this is the shade Isla del Sol. I don't wanna take both of them. I don't know what to do. Because I also have my nude sticks in Picante, and these 2 are comparable. The difference is that Picante is a matte and Isla del Sol is a luminous. I'm gonna leave Isla del Sol, and then I'm gonna take Picante because I'm gonna use Picante with my Tower 28 Happy Hour. I mix these 2 together to make Sunset Blush. Am I gonna take this one? I'm gonna take my e.l.f. Putty Blush. I do wanna have a red blush with me. I'm just trying to decide which one because I have a powder that I'll probably take. Let's revisit that in a minute. So this is my Melt Blush Light in Sandy Cheeks. As you can see, I have pretty big pan on it. I'll take it and I'll probably get rid of it at the end of the summer. Just use as much of it as I can. I don't have red cream blush waiting for me back home. And I do want to have a red. Should I have a cream or a powder? I mean, this is a cream to powder blush. It's small, I'll take it. So then I'll leave the luminous putty blush. I have 2 more blush sticks. This is my Nude Sticks blush pencil in Bella. It's really small, so I'm gonna take it because I will definitely finish it. Look how small it is. It's really tiny. So like I probably have like 2 or 3 uses out of that. And then I have my KJH Soft Smudge in Soft Raisin. Instead of taking my powder one, which would be NARS Sabrina in my All That Glitters Cheek palette, I'm gonna take this one for ease of travel. Also, that palette can't travel because some of the shades are off the pan. They got dislodged. I dropped it a couple of days ago. So I'm gonna take this one. It's also a really nice lip color, so it will give me this is a multi-purpose product, so I will take it with me. KJH brand High Burst Shine in Light Copper. I'm not gonna take this. Lipsticks, I have 2 browns here. One is Mauve Beauty and the other one is the Glossier Ultra Lip in Storm. I'm gonna take the Ultra Lip instead of the Mauve Beauty because I have another brown lipstick, my Wayne Goss, that needs to be finished up, so I'm gonna take that one instead. And then this one is like a more subtle brown that has like a little bit of plum in it. It's like it's a low maintenance lip color. So I'm gonna take this one. And then, yeah, I'm gonna leave my Mauve Beauty behind. Then I have a couple of my e.l.f. Glow Reviver lip oils here. I have, this is Honey Talks and this is Rose something. Oh, Rose Envy, okay. And I'm gonna take both of these. Yeah, I can take both of these because they have a little bit of color and they can work in different makeup looks. So I will take both of these. Okay, that's empty, that vanity piece from Refer. Okay, eyeshadow palettes. I am gonna take my Dragon Fruit palette, Cleona Emily Violet Marie, for a Shimmer Companion palette. This cheek palette from Zoeva, which has 2 powder blush shades. This I don't use because it's too dark for me. Fame and Fortune, it's like a purplish kind of blush. And then this shade is called What Curtain Call, and it's a red blush, very similar to the shade in my e.l.f. Putty Blush. I don't know if I should take it. I'm not gonna take it. Now, I do have to decide between neutral palettes, Biba or Danessa Myricks Groundwork. Danessa Myricks Groundwork is very useful. It's very versatile, it's very functional, but it's also gotten a lot of use in the last few months. So I'm actually gonna leave it and I'm gonna take Biba. This is the only other eyeshadow palette I'm gonna take. This is another e.l.f. Glow Reviver Lip Oil. This is Coral Fixation. I'm not gonna take this one. That one's gonna stay here. And then we have my NARS Light Reflecting Foundation. I'm not taking this because it's almost empty. I'm gonna actually throw it away next week. I'm gonna use it through this week as much as I can because I'm like down to here. Like the pump is giving me very little at this point. But obviously I'm not gonna take it because it's almost empty. I'm just gonna use it up. And then next week, before I go back to the US, this will be gone. And you'll actually see this in my quarter two empties. Should I take my Urban Decay setting spray? It actually doesn't have that much left. This is the All Nighter Extra Glow. I'm not gonna take it because I don't wanna put my makeup in my checked luggage, and this won't be able to go on checked luggage. So I'm actually gonna leave this here and I'll just buy a setting spray in the US. And this is my Caudalie Makeup Remover, Vinyl Clean Makeup Remover. I'm almost done with this. See, I just have that little bit left. I'm gonna take my lip product back, my Cleona, because it has like my everyday lip products that I use, and that's already packed, so I don't need to fuss with it. You've seen that lip product bag. Actually, you should go back on my channel and look at my everyday lip product bag video. So there it is. Obviously, I'm gonna tidy these up because I'm not crazy. That's not gonna look like this, but I just wanted to show you the things that are actually gonna make it. But everything fits in the bag. I don't have to like smush anything, and this should be just fine in my carry-on luggage. And that's gonna be it. So I just have a few bits and bobs to put in the bin where I'm storing my makeup, and that's gonna be pretty much it. Thank you for joining me in my very weirdly lighted bathroom to see the products that are gonna come with me to my 6-week or so summer break. And stay tuned in the next couple of weeks for my year of makeup waiting for me in the US video. I've done that video a couple of times, so you might be familiar with it. If not, you can watch last year's video right here. Thank you once again, and I hope that you have a wonderful day wherever you are. Bye-bye.